Picking up where I left off, ran out of time. So on the install, this is how you install it with this tool. Put this through from one side, it's got a flat washer, so it pulls against the hub. And then it's got this little driver, you could call it, that goes on the other end, and it is machined to fit into the center of the bearing like that. So you tighten the nut, hold the other side over here with a wrench, and it's supposed to draw it in. This kit's got different ones for different sizes of bearings, and it's got different collets too for different IDs. This probably worked fine, but since I was already up in the press, I just pressed mine in carefully. You don't want to get carried away or you'll break it, but that's what I did, because this looks like it would kind of suck trying to pull them in, because they press in pretty damn hard. Here's the bearings I got. It's for an 05 Softail. Yeah, I paid through the nose at Harley for the OE bearings. I probably should have got aftermarket, but I didn't. And the service manual says you should put the brake rotor side bearing in first, and they want the lettering out. I'm not sure why that is, other than so you can see the part number maybe. But I did what the manual said. So you press that in, and it seats against a shoulder inside the hub. And then you flip it over, and there's a spacer that goes in the center, so make sure you put the spacer in, and then you can press the other bearing in. You can see the spacer down in there. And then you just press this side in until it seats. And I used the install tool out of the kit, the driver, and then that way it fit the bearing right, and it pressed on the outer race like it's supposed to and everything, so don't mess the bearing up. Then I set a round piece of steel on top of it so it'd protrude outside the hub for my press ram to hit. But that worked pretty good. But if you don't have a press, that tool will work. It's just a little bit more elbow grease holding wrenches and turning, and it kind of goes hard. But I couldn't believe how hard the old ones came out. That was crazy for a little hub, but aluminum and steel together, you know what happens then. So that's how you do that. Yeah, it's not a super easy job. It's a little bit of a pain, but it wasn't too bad. So should be good to go now. Those bearings feel great. Old ones weren't horrible, but they weren't great either. So just put a new Dunlop tire on, so I figured might as well do new bearings too. That's all I got on that.